Hello, welcome back to the TCAP commentary. So today we're gonna do Alonzo, Hampton, Wade, right? Oh man, I've been thinking about this guy recently, so I want to do him again, right? This is a remaster, just so everyone's aware, right? But it's been a while. Anyway, yeah. So we have the video in front of me. Who'd have thought, right? Anyway, so Alonzo Wade, 40 years old, aka Alonzo 403. But anyway, yeah. If you like TCAP, check out the channel. I have a lot of videos like that, police interrogations, whatever it is. Yeah, I got reminded of this guy, and I just feel like I need to watch him again, right? I just need to, right? Anyway, yeah, we'll just get started.
Come on in, man. I just whacked my toe on the banister.
Oh,
Where
bang.
are you? I hit my toe on the banister. Oh, I got toe
Man,
on the banister.
I say that so much. So, where are you? Oh, it's so good. Let me increase the volume, right?
All the time. Come on in, man. I just whacked my toe on the banister. Where are you?
Where are
I hit
you?
my toe on the banister. Oh, I gotta go get a band-aid. Now I'm bleeding. I'm gonna get shot if I bleed on the rug. Hang out at the bar for a second. I'll be right back down.
I whacked my toe on the banister.
Sorry.
Because we were out in the country, these guys in some cases...
Sorry.
Wait, maybe I'm forgetting, but I'm pretty sure that Dell used the wrong voice for Alonzo because I mean he's using like her male voice, right? Dell is using her male voice, like oh man, just sit down at the bar, you know, I'll be there with you in a minute, right? But I don't think that was the voice that was for the girl, because it was a girl, not like a dude, right? And Dell was doing like her male voice. And then at the end they're like, sorry, like you've already screwed up, man. Don't start with me.
Hang out at the bar for a second. I'll be right back down. All right.
All right.
Sorry.
Because we were out in the country, these guys in some cases had to drive a couple hours or more.
Oh.
And Alonzo Wade was one of those guys. He turns towards the door and he's doing something with the zipper. Now, I still to this day don't know exactly what his plan was. He might have been getting ready to go outside to relieve himself, or he might have, you know, been plotting something else. But he did pull down his zipper before he turned around and walked to the bar. Oh, good night.
Oh, I'm laughing so hard because I just find the idea of HAnsen just always making a big deal of like the most simplest of things, like the best, because he's like, oh yeah, Alonzo Wade, he reached for his fly, like I wonder why. But yeah, like he just legit just makes a big deal of everything. Like he's going outside to pee. It's not the craziest idea on the planet, right? I mean, look at Alonzo. He is definitely the type to do something like that. It's not out of the realm of possibilities, right? But Chris is like, yeah, like for all I know, he could have whipped out a torpedo out of his pants, right? Well, maybe, who knows, right? But I'm not gonna give him any credit, right? Right? He could have whipped out a damn, I don't know, a football, right? I don't know. I really don't. But yeah,
before he turned around and walked
to this day, I have no clue what he was gonna pull out. Right?
Plotting something else, but he did pull down his zipper before he turned around and walked to the bar. How are you tonight?
He was gonna jork it.
Just do me a favor and have a seat right over in that stool.
Yes, sir.
Now, what were you doing with your pants there when you were heading towards the door? Were you hiding something in your pants?
No, there ain't nothing. Look, I'll show you everything.
Yeah, but whoa.
See everything.
Well,
Relax.
Just now my zipper came down. Excuse me.
You brought quite the selection tonight.
Yes, sir.
What do we have here?
Well, that's mine.
All of this is yours.
Yes, sir.
A lot of these guys are just trying to do their best to get out of a bad situation, so they're trying to make up their story on the spot. Alonzo Wade tried to tell me that this alcohol was for him. And you just thought this would be a nice warm place to drink it?
Well, no, sir. I was talking to her online. She invited me over.
Yeah. And who is she?
Yeah.
What is her online name?
Something like that.
Bush Girl.
Bush Girl
something
Sucks.
like
Bush Sucks Girl.
That's it.
That's it. And who are you?
Alonzo Hampton Wade. I'll show you my ID.
Alonzo Hampton Wade.
Alonzo.
And Alonzo, how old are you?
40.
40.
I told her how
40
old I
years
was.
old, huh?
And how old is she?
She told me she was 15.
15.
Yes,
15
sir.
years of age.
I just wanted a place to drink. I wasn't going to do nothing.
You didn't have any place.
Oh, man. Here comes the famous Mike's Hard Lemonade, man. I've always been so tempted to get some, but I also just don't want to look like a bitch at the damn store. Like, I can handle my liquor, I promise. I don't need to drink it in a lemonade form. I'm also not bringing it for no minors either, right? Because, I mean, come on. These guys are just always towards the Mike Lemonade, man. But, yeah, I don't know. It's just, for me, like, I would try some, but, I mean, at this point, do I really need to? I really don't, right? I could just imagine what it's like. I mean, it's as simple as it is. It's lemonade with alcohol in it. It's not that difficult. But, you know, hey, if you like Mike's Hard Lemonade, that's up to you, right? That's not up to me, right? That's not up to me.
Yes, sir. I just wanted a place to drink. I wasn't going to do nothing.
Place to drink these
You didn't
two
have any
Mike's
place to
Hard
drink, so
Lemonade.
you thought you'd come here.
Yes, sir.
That's a lot, by the way.
Just to hang out and drink.
Yes, sir.
Hang
You
on,
gonna drink?
No, some of that was going home with me.
Some's going home.
Oh, yeah.
Were you going to give any to the 15-year-old?
Oh, no. I don't do that.
And
I got a 15-year-old daughter myself.
You've got a 15-year-old daughter yourself.
Yes. I just wanted a place to sit and drink.
Why couldn't you drink at home?
Well, my daughter's got her friends there, and I don't like drinking in front of her.
So you thought
An
you
upstanding father, right? Oh, man. You know, if I ever have kids, I'm drinking in front of them. I don't care, right? No, I'm kidding. I mean, is it a bad thing? I want to say yes. I legit want to say this. Like, alcohol does not make you a villain, like, from the jump. Like, yes, some people are, like, abusive with alcohol, right? And I get it. Like, they can get drunk. But if you have a beer or two, right, that's not an issue. Like, growing up, my dad had, like, a beer whenever he would, like, come back from home. Come back from home and, oh, man. Come back from work, right? And as a kid, I was never like, oh, my God, I'm gonna be a drunkard when I grow up, right? Like, that just makes no sense. But I get what he's saying, right? Like, beyond maybe his kid being like, Dad, I don't want you near my friends, right? Like, anything like that. Maybe because she knew he was a predator, right? Oh, man, somebody save the kids. No. It was mainly like this is my space, go do that somewhere else type of thing. You know what I mean? How some kids are, where they're just like, hey, give me my space, right? Like, I have friends over, I don't need you to be snooping around or whatever. But
over here and drinking.
I'm trying to make an excuse for him. By the way, he's lying, so it does not matter. But I'm just saying, like, with the situation that he brings up, right? This hypothetical or this lie, I could see why that might be a thing. But no, he was here for something else completely.
My daughter's got her friends there, and I don't like drinking in front of her.
Oh, poor
So
thing.
you thought you'd come over here and drink in front of another 15-year-old girl who's not your daughter?
No, that's not my intentions.
Okay.
My intentions was to not.
Me when I lie.
Well, yeah, my intentions was to drink in front of a
15-year-old girl?
Yes, I see what you're saying.
Does that make any sense?
No.
So why don't you tell me why you were really here?
To drink.
To drink.
Ha.
All right. So now let me ask you
Let me get this
You're
straight.
here in this house where you believe a 15-year-old girl is home alone. You bring the booze into the house.
Right.
How would you feel if while you're over here, some 40-year-old guy is at your house bringing booze to your 15-year-old daughter and her friends?
Probably the same way you feel right now.
You tell me.
I'm saying the same problem.
Oh man. Oh, I don't know if I caught it like the first time around, but he says that because he assumes that Chris is her father. I mean, it's so evident. I don't know if I pointed that out last time. I probably did because I trust myself, right? But if not, past me's an idiot, man. Oh, I could never be like that past loser, right? Oh, man. Back in the day, man, it could never be me. Anyway, yeah, like he points out that, like, oh, probably the same way you feel, because he assumes that Chris is her father. Which I'm surprised he isn't like apologizing. By the way, he has not landed an apology, unless it was when like he let down his fly or whatever. But even that's not an
The same
apology.
way you feel right now.
So why is it okay for you to do it?
It ain't. I don't know why I did it. I just wanted to party, that's all.
So just party.
I just wanted to
And there's
party.
no 40-year-olds to party with.
Well,
Nobody who's grown up who you can party with in the whole
Go to
state of
drink.
Ohio.
Well, I didn't say the whole state, but go where I'm from.
Alonzo Wade tried to tell me that
Nowhere
he
to
was
party.
out there to have sex with a 15-year-old girl. Now,
What?
at some point,
No, he didn't.
Say the whole state, but go where I'm from.
Alonzo Wade tried to tell me that he was not there to have sex with a
Oh,
15-year-old.
that he was not there. Okay, I thought he was out there. I was like, I don't think he said that. Chris, right? You're lying.
girl.
Chris would never
Now,
lie to
at
me.
some point,
Because he can't. I'll beat him up.
Cracks a little bit and says, well, maybe he would.
Oh, no.
And I say to him, well, what is it? Yes, no, maybe so.
Yes, no, maybe so.
It appears to be clear from this transcript that you are open to the idea of having sex with this girl.
No. Well, yes. Would I? No. Or maybe. All right. Maybe.
What is it, Alonzo?
Yes, no, maybe so.
Maybe.
Oh,
maybe.
bagger,
Maybe
man.
you would have had sex with this girl.
Maybe. If she wanted sex and I was
absolute
drunk
heater, man.
enough, I'm not going to say I wouldn't. I'm not going to say I would.
That is so
I
bad.
can't say what I would do when I'm drunk.
Well, you know, I got to tell you that
so bad.
I'm Chris Hansen with Dateline MSNBC.
Oh, I understand.
And we're doing
No,
this
you
story.
don't. I don't think you don't, Alonzo.
I mean,
Tell us some. Yes, I understand. No, man, you don't. You really don't. Essentially admitting that you would commit a crime is insane, like in and of itself. But committing a sex crime is just on a completely different realm. Because, like, let's say I'm like, yeah, maybe if I was drunk enough, maybe I'd like shoplift, right, or something. Or I'd like, I don't know, maybe I'd run a red light. Oh, but this is just a like, you know, a theoretical, guys. I would never run a red light, right? Even if I was drunk, which I feel like that'd be the least of my worries if I was driving drunk. But still, you know what I mean. You get what I'm saying, right? Like, if I admit to lesser crimes, then like, yeah, I'd shoplift, I'd steal something, I'd punch. Dare I say, I'd punch somebody, right? That's fine. But going, yeah, you know what? Maybe if I was drunk enough, I'd commit statutory rape. Who knows, man? Who knows? Is insane, like truly insane. I mean, you could tell Alonzo's not that bright.
I was drunk enough. I'm not going to say I wouldn't. I'm not going to say I would. I can't say what I would do when I'm drunk.
well, you know, I got to tell you that I'm Chris Hansen with Dateline MSNBC.
Oh, I understand.
And
Well, I
we're doing a
understand.
story on adults going on the internet,
Right.
trying to hook up with teens.
Right.
Now,
See the cameras coming in and everything.
as we're finishing the interview, I say, you know, what do you think should happen to you?
I should go to jail.
Yeah, I'm glad he was very straightforward with it. Yeah, I mean, like, hey, like, just go kill me now, right? Like, I respect that. But Alonzo, you're just kind of slow, man. Like, I don't even know if I can really take that as an answer.
It's Monday morning in Greenville,
Monday
Ohio's
morning.
criminal court.
You attempted to engage in sexual conduct with a person who was 13 years of age or older.
Now we check on the 17 men arrested after they left our undercover house.
Oh, yeah,
They've
this
been
video
sitting in
includes,
jail
like, a
over the
lot of
weekend,
guys.
waiting for a judge to set
We'll
bail,
skip through.
who made plans unrecognizable in their prison stripes. Here's the family man who made plans online
God.
to take the virginity
What's
of
his
a
name?
15-year-old.
Jay something?
with you tonight? Such as?
Meat Rocket.
He has
Jay
absolutely
Refner.
500K.
Jay Refner, man. Don't even get me started on him, by the way. Like, he genuinely makes me mad. But this guy, oh my lord. Jeff Stacy.
15-year-old.
You ask her if she's horny.
What's wrong with that?
What's wrong with
You
that?
ask if she does anal.
Anal.
It's a
It's
question.
just a
I'll
question.
set 7,500.
You've actually seen our previous programs on computer.
James
predators.
Rutherford, man.
I didn't think I was a predator.
I didn't think I was a
In Ohio, there's
predator.
also a limitation that you can't live within 1,000 feet of school. Let's set bail at 2,500, cash surety or property.
And the repeat offender.
Oh my lord, this
Stupid.
guy.
I'm weak.
You're a
I
lot
have
of
no
things.
intentions of having sex with her. In respect to the courts, I'd ask for an OR because I'm going to jail on Thursday anyway.
I think I'll ensure that you make it back to Judge Wolliver's court in Springfield. I'll set bail at 100,000, cash surety or property.
Since this first court appearance,
Then
a
this
grand
guy.
jury has indicted all
And then, like, I know this is like the babyface predator. I don't know what he did, but maybe I'll look into it.
17 men and charged them with attempting
don't
unlawful
remember
sexual
him.
conduct with a minor.
Don't remember
All
him.
pleaded not
I don't remember
guilty,
who the fuck
except
that
this
is.
man.
Have you
Alonzo
contacted a
Wade.
lawyer?
No,
Do you plan to do so?
no.
Alonzo Wade
It's crazy that he legit did not even fight any of it. He was just like, yeah, screw it.
pleaded no contest. He was found guilty and is awaiting sentencing. No contest. He was
Hold
found
on.
Guilty and is awaiting sentencing.
God damn. Oh my god, look at the height difference. Oh my lord. Look, if you're short, look, it is what it is. But I forgot his name. I don't know what his name is. All I know is that he's short as hell. But that's not that's not a bad thing. I'm just pointing out the obvious. You know what I mean? YouTube, please don't get me right, please. But yeah, I mean, that'll be it for today, right? We've watched Alonzo Wade again. That's very fun. A very, very fun thing. But yeah, we'll leave it here. Thank you for watching. I've just been, trying to pump these out. I've been thinking about watching Alonzo Wade after the whole, like, where are you? Oh, and the stubbing the toe on the banister. Absolute cinema, right? I guess this is the best way I can explain it. But anyway, yeah, we'll leave it here. I'll leave you here too. And yeah. I mean, if you like the video, please like the video. It doesn't take that long, right? Just scroll down a little bit. Just scroll down, click the like or dislike. If you really hated the video and you stuck through all of it, dislike it. And then tell me why, by the way, because that is insane. You watched the whole thing and hated it. That's crazy. Anyway, yeah, we'll leave it here. Thank you for watching. Have a good day, right? Or the rest of your day, I guess. Yeah, I'll see you some other time, and goodbye. Okay, seems to me like it's the age of recording not the chat log, the TCAP wiki, right? And on a completely different day, because we're back. I finished Alonzo Wade yesterday, but I forgot to read his TCAP wiki, right? So I guess we're here. Alonzo Hampton Wade. I'm here to party. Oh, what a banger. Alonzo explains why he brought copious amounts of alcohol to meet an underage girl. Alright, let's look at his stats. Alonzo Hampton Wade. Alonzo 403, or Lonnie Wade. Relatives, 4 children, including one 15-year-old daughter at the time of the sting, a fiancé, grandchildren, and step-grandchildren. Wow. Affiliation, occupation, former window cleaner. I thought that said, you know what? Factory worker, window cleaner, supply manager, which I guess he went up in the world. Marital status, engaged, date of birth, April 18th, 1965. I guess he never got married. I don't know what is wrong with him. Anyway, male, he's 5'10", almost 200 pounds, blue eye color, and hair color is brown. So, Alonzo Hampton Wade, age 40, initiated contact with the perverted justice decoy who he believed to be a 15-year-old girl. From the start, Wade raised concerns about the potential reaction of the decoy's father upon discovering their interactions. However, he quickly progressed to grooming behaviors by complimenting the decoy's appearance and making inappropriate advances. Wade went as far as offering to visit the decoy's residence, bringing alcohol for them to consume together. Additionally, he suggested picking her up and taking her to a party. One of those, like, get in the car, predators, you know what I mean? Like, I can't believe, which one was the most popular one? I'd say the guy that pulled up into the driveway at is that the Florida, not the Flagler Beach one, but the other Florida one, where they caught Lee Greer. He, like, pulled up into the driveway and, like, was telling the girl to come in, right? Or even just the fake detective guy, the lieutenant, right? A lot of guys. Despite initially attempting to portray himself as friendly and respectful, Wade eventually confessed that he would be willing to engage in a sexual relationship if the girl expressed interest. The decoy persistently probed Wade's intentions, and near the end of their conversation, he admitted his desire to participate in sexual activities. Interaction with Chris HAnsen. So, as Wade arrived at the predetermined location, he carried a pack of 12 beers and 2 6-packs of Mike's Hard Lemonade. However, instead of finding a real teenage girl, he was greeted by Del Harvey, who humorously mentioned accidentally hitting her toe on a banister and the potential mess it could create if her dad found out. Following Harvey's instructions to Wade turned towards the door while simultaneously unzipping his pants. Before he could make his way out, Chris HAnsen entered the room calmly and directed him to take a seat. Take a seat, right? In response to the situation, Wade quickly offered an explanation, claiming that his zipper had come undone and was simply fixing it. He also claims he wanted to go outside to make sure everything was okay. Wade then asserted that the alcohol he brought was intended solely for his own consumption, emphasizing his desire to find a place to relax and enjoy a drink. He maintained he only asked her what her favorite flavors of beer and didn't offer her any, which is kind of insane. Wade disclosed that he had a 15-year-old daughter of his own and expressed his aversion to drinking in front of her and her friends. Initially attempting to deny any intentions of drinking in the presence of the decoy, he eventually admitted that he might have considered it. However, he maintained that his sole purpose for being there was to party and have a good time. Wade candidly admitted that if the teenage girl were open to it and became intoxicated, he would potentially engage in sexual activities with her. The revelation of HAnsen's true identity marked the emergence of cameras, underscoring the seriousness of the situation when questioned about the appropriate consequences for his actions. Wade acknowledged that he deserves to be incarcerated. However, he concluded his remarks with a veiled threat, stating his intentions to pursue legal action against Dateline MSNBC if they were to broadcast his encounter on To Catch a Predator. I did not hear that at all. I guess it's like in another version. But anyway, on the day when Wade and other 16 child sex predators involved in the sting were indicted by a grand jury in April 2006, he was the first one to plead no contest to one felony count of attempted unlawful sexual conduct with a minor. In May 2006, Wade received a suspended prison sentence of 15 months. However, he was also required to serve 67 days in jail and given credit for the 67 days for time he had already served. Or spent there, I guess I was going to say. As part of his sentencing, Wade was mandated to register as a sexually oriented offender for a period of 10 years. Additionally, he received a fine of $1,500 and was ordered to complete 60 hours of community service. Furthermore, Wade was held responsible for contributing to the costs incurred by the investigation, with a specific sum of $1,477 allocated towards covering part of the overtime paid the deputies involved in the case. Following the fulfillment of his jail sentence, Wade was put on probation until 2009 and was on the sex offender registry until 2016. I heard about this. I think I remember this being the case, but like the fact that he essentially had to pay the police that arrested him, right, is kind of insane. Like, oh, I'd be so mad, right? I'd be pissed. Post Dateline, Wade has kept a low profile. He enjoys fishing, who would have thought, and worked in window cleaning. Although, according to an AMA hosted by his step granddaughter, after failing, after failing, i.e. falling 8 stories and breaking both legs, he was bedridden for 2 years, and last she knew, he was working in a factory. His daughter, he mentioned during the sting, is said to be a drug addict who no longer speaks to Wade. I wonder if that has anything to do with his appearance on Dateline. I mean, to be fair, I feel like it is. Like, most of the time, whenever there's like some sort of like abusing like of a drug, I mean, I'm kind of pointing out Hamburger in this case, right, with his one kid that like was known to, you know, be an addict, right? I'm sure it all roots from like their fathers being predators, man. I hate to hear it, and it sucks that's the case, or what I think is the case. I'm not gonna like completely just blame it, you know, on this. Maybe there's something else that happened in this person's life, right? Who knows? But for me, I like to think it was this guy's fault. But anyway, although he apparently has a semi-healthy relationship with his other children and grandchildren, although not his step-granddaughter, who still firmly believes Alonzo to be a predator that allegedly abused his own children. Although, to what degree, she was not sure. And the quotes. Oh, man, there's so many quotes. This video served some of the best quotes on the planet, right, from TCAP. So, first of all, from the chat log, I am Thix, which I had no clue he said that. My absolute banger, right? The where are you? Oh, it's so good, man. Oh, where are you? Oh, I swear. My zipper came down. Excuse me. Oh, no. I don't do that. I got a 15-year-old daughter myself, right? When asked if the alcohol was for the decoy, I'm here to party. All I want to do is party. You're trying to find a pedophile. I'm not one. I said, well, she liked to drink. Did I say I was never what I was gonna bring? What? I was never what I was gonna bring it. I guess. No, well, it appears yes, what I know. Or maybe, alright, maybe. When pressed with the possibility of having sex with an underage decoy. What the flip, man. I like how there's so many maybes. Like, you know what? Maybe. You know, maybe I would. Maybe. Who knows, right? Chris responds with, what is it, Alonzo? Yes, no, maybe so. Oh, banger. And what if you put this on the air? Oh, suit. While leaving the house. Let's see. A Reddit user claims that Alonzo's stepdaughter did an MIA, revealing a few details of Alonzo posting, including the work accident and the fact he had to dip into his army pension early following the accident. Merry Christmas. Love you. Ew, Lonnie Hampton, right? Don't lie to me. Also, charge your phone, man. Why do people never charge their telecommunicational devices, man? This shit pisses me off, right? I do gotta say, but anyway. Yeah. Well, I guess they're looking at this at 2 p.m. maybe. I don't know. Regardless, this got sent at 10 on Christmas. Oh my lord, man. Oh, don't message your kids on Christmas Day, right? Especially when they hate you. Well, more like don't do that if they hate you. But anyway. Yeah, I feel like that'll be it. I've already done the outro, but I'll do it again, right? Oh, thank you for watching, man. My headphones are like for some reason doing some like weird sound in my ear. But anyway, we'll leave it here. Thank you for watching and have a good day, right? Do you hear that? Those are my headphones. Why is it doing that? No, my headphones are broken. Anyway, goodbye.